The final hours of the 2020 election, President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden are making a last push to rally their supporters. CBS News' Skyler Henry has more from Alexandria, Virginia.
President Trump reported to the White House in the middle of the night after holding 5 rallies in 4 battleground states. He's promised the crowds from his rallies will show up to the polls on Election Day like a red wave. Earlier, he called into Fox News.
I think the polls are, suppression polls, and I think we'll have victory, but only when there's victory. I mean, there's no reason to play games. And I think we'll have victory. I think, I look at it as being a very, a very solid chance at winning.
Vice President Biden headed to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and visited his childhood home with his 2 granddaughters. Last night, he made a final pitch to voters in the battleground state.
The vast majority of Americans are done with the chaos, the corruption, the failure.
From Connecticut to California, polls are now open across the country.
I think everybody needs to get out and vote, make it happen.
This is a very important election. It's going to change the history of our country.
Here in Alexandria, Virginia, and in polling locations across the country, election officials are working to prioritize the health and safety of voters with coronavirus protocols, including signage encouraging social distancing, mask wearing, and plexiglass partitions.
Vote counting is underway across the country, including the Pennsylvania Convention Center. The heads of Homeland Security and Election Security reported some typical technology disruptions in Ohio, Missouri, Georgia, and New York. While they have confidence the vote will be secure, they say it's still early.
We're not out of the woods yet, though.
It's unclear if a winner will be declared tonight, as some states could take days to count all the ballots. President Trump has threatened legal action to prevent counting votes past Election Day, raising tension for supporters on both sides. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Alexandria, Virginia.
Stick with us for continuing coverage of the election. You can watch us all day on our streaming service, CBSN New York. We'll have more coverage right here on CBS 2 beginning at 5 p.m. And just